Morning, guys. Hope everyone has had an amazing weekend. So guys, I have got the charts up on YouTube. So if you guys want to see the live charts, what I'm going to be doing is talking you guys through what I'm seeing. I haven't been on a live in a long time. I definitely haven't been streaming for a while, but I'm hoping I have got my microphone so YouTube shouldn't be as echoey as before. If you guys want the link to my YouTube, it is in the bio. But let me know if I've got any traders on here. I'm gonna go through my analysis. Right, why is this not showing up? I've been trying to connect my MT5 on my laptop so that I can take the trades just on my laptop, but haven't been able to do that. So I've got my iPad up as well, but it's really tricky. I actually don't really know how to use it on here. So, right, 3. I'm in a trade right now, which I will go through with you guys. What trade was that? What is this? Okay, so that's 2, 3. Okay. But yeah, sorry guys, I'm a little bit slow because I am just trying to sort this out. I want to modify. Okay, modify position. Okay, you can't even close partials on the iPad, so I'm okay. I'm coming out of this trade now. Oh. No, you can. Okay, that's fine. 0.8, close. So what's that up now? History. Okay, so where are we selling to? We just had some news, so gold is literally going a little bit crazy. Just had a huge drop. I've been looking for an entry position. Where are we? Okay, so where's the next zone? Zone coming down to here. 2. Yeah, this is so weird trying to trade on the iPad. Very, very weird. 2, 2. 2, 2, 5, 4, 7. Okay, cool. Right, that is all sorted. I wasn't expecting to jump on stream and enter a trade straight away. Right, I'm going to get rid of this. So guys, I'm going to start talking you guys through the trade that I just took. And obviously, for you guys who are on TikTok, you're not going to be able to see my screen because I'm streaming on YouTube on my laptop. So if you want to see the full charts, my link is in my bio. Okay, so I literally just took this position here. I'm trying to ride it down to this area here. Alright, let me just see if I've got any comments. But let me know, guys, if we got any traders here on TikTok. But head over to YouTube to see the full charts. Joseph, let me join. Morning, Joseph. Thank you so much for the follow. 23. Let you join what? I think, well, my trade is not far from TP now, so I'm going to explain my strategy and the trade that I've just taken. I did try to connect my MT5 to my laptop, but it wouldn't work, so I can't actually show you guys the trade actually like on live time. It's just taking me out now, so it looks so strange. Very weird. Oh, I hate this. Oh wow, gold is melting. 23, your tattoos. Don't forget to double tap the live, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, so let's go through this trade. This was a big trade. Right, let's go 15 minutes. So just if you guys are new here, I trade gold against the US dollar on Forex. Usually I am a scalper, but I have been doing longer term trades as well. But this morning I was looking to scalp. So I know my charts are a little bit messy, but let's try to ignore this. Basically, the way that I trade is very, very simple price action. Right, hold on 2 seconds, guys. Let's just have a little look. What? Morning, Brendan. Why is it dumping? So we've literally just had a bit of news, something to do, some tariff news. So Bitcoin's been flying up and gold has significantly dropped, but luckily I managed to catch some of this move. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to be able to jump on stream and be able to enter a trade straight away, so it was a little bit all over the place. But let's just go through the strategy. So I trade price action, pretty much very, very simple support and resistance. In particular, I like to trade the breakouts. I don't really actually trade, just the typical, buy at support, sell at resistance. What I'll be doing is waiting for the breakouts. So let's just, I'm trying to remember where, because I was doing this all on my phone this morning. Right. So these were my areas. So we got buys above here, sells below here, buys. But yeah, we just had some big news. So London Open has just took a huge plummet down. So here. So obviously where this dropped so much, I wouldn't usually be able to do anything. But this kind of momentum coming down, there's a lot of things to support my bias in it being bearish. I was looking for an entry for sales anyway. It's creating lower lows, lower highs. I usually trade on the 15-minute time frame. I don't usually go anything below, but this morning I actually got a position based off the 5-minute time frame. The reason why I don't take a breakout trade when it's broken out this much is because I like to have a very tight stop loss. So I would then be putting my stop loss back into the zone, where obviously this literally broke out crazy. It literally broke out like 200 pips, which is mental. But yeah, so it's, yeah, you just, for me, I like to have a very, very tight stop loss. So I wouldn't usually be able to trade, but because I looked on the 5-minute, I was able to get a bit of an entry because it did create a bit of resistance. So then I would be able to put my stop loss within reason. Okay, just reading some of the comments now. Right, I'm not really too sure if you are insulting me or what. Thank you so much for the gift. But yeah, guys, obviously on TikTok it will just seem like I'm just talking at you, but I have got the live charts up on YouTube. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, then the link is in my bio, or just type in Doey Trades. But yeah, I literally just was in a sell position in gold. Breakout, at what level are the percentage flex based selling? So guys, I'm basically going to be talking you through the trade that I just took and the strategy that I usually trade. But yeah, guys, I trade gold. What is something you have accomplished that makes you proud of who you are today? That's a really random question, but it's a cute question, Michael. I don't know, accomplish. I think for me, the thing that I would say that I'm really quite proud of is the fact that I always... great. That's just run out of battery. Never mind, guys. Okay, anyway. It was just my light on YouTube. It's literally just gone out, but it's fine. I don't know. I think for me, something that I'm really proud of is I've always just had the courage to just try things. You know, like I've gone into business, and even if it hasn't succeeded, I'm proud of the fact that I just try. I'm holding at 2% sell, 4% yield. Over the stop loss, the pressure is insane. What do you suggest? So obviously your strategy sounds quite different to me. Uzi, have you passed any pot firm challenges? Yes, so I trade with Alpha Capital Group. That's who I'm trading with at the moment. I've currently got 2 50k accounts and 1 100k account. But yeah, that's Alpha Capital Group. Which economics correlate with gold indices? No idea. I'm purely just a technical... I'm not purely, but obviously I do take it fundamentals into consideration. But where I'm a scalper, for me, I'm just trying to scalp the market for a small amount of pips. Oh, thank you, Yuzi. That's really sweet. But exactly that. You only lose when you give up. Okay, right. Let's get this all back up. It's typical. My YouTube is now looking very dark, but that's fine. But yeah, what I would want it to do now is create a bit of structure before looking for another position. On which platform? So I trade on MT5 mainly. I will do my analysis on TradingView and then just place the trades on MT5. Okay, so yeah, let's just go through. I was just a little bit distracted by TikTok. But yeah, so obviously here is where we broke out, and like I said, usually I wouldn't have been able to take this trade, and sometimes when I do look on the 5 minute, it doesn't give me anything, it just keeps going down. But what it did do, there we go, is we created a bit of support here, support and a bit of resistance, sorry. So if it just continued printing the sell candles, for me, there's nowhere for me to put my stop loss, unless it's all the way back up here, which obviously would just mean it's way too much of a big stop loss. But yes, so as you can see here, on the 15 minute it didn't give me an entry, but on the 5 minute we did manage to get a bit of resistance here. as this candle then started flipping past it, again, you know, it all depends on circumstance. There was a lot of momentum with this move down. So yeah, I was able to enter here, and then it pushed down literally to 200 pips. So I pretty much closed that at 200 pips, which is obviously way bigger than my usual 20 pip scalp in the market. I closed partials, I think, around just over 100. Did you catch God's sale? Been in a sale since Friday and been buying. Oh, that's amazing. So yeah, I just did catch a little bit of the sale just about 10 minutes ago. What time did I start this? Yeah, about 10 minutes ago. And now we're just looking for, I guess, another setup. So, yeah. Going back to, I guess, like my normal strategy now, what I wanted to do is create me a little bit of structure, so even if it consolidated for a few candles now, then broke out down, that would be good. But yeah, there's no kind of areas right now there's nothing really that I can do. I don't usually trade on the 5 minutes, so like that was a rare situation, but I am going to pay attention to the 5 minute, because yeah, there's a lot. I think there was, I haven't checked what the actual news was, but we had some tariff news, so yeah, gold obviously started pushing down massively. But thank you so much for the follows, guys. Please don't forget to double tap the live. Now, it is just a bit of a waiting game. I mean, potentially, this was a doji candle, so it's not really giving a resistance area. But we could be looking at filling this 5 minute wick. But yeah, let's just see how it plays out. I'm not in a rush now, because that was a good trade, and I feel like, you know, you've got to manage those emotions. Don't want to get all excited and start over trading and start making decisions based on emotion. We should calm test the 80s again. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really ever have a bias, because the way that I trade is very much, I just go off what price action is doing at the time. Like, I saw a lot of people looking for buys as it started dropping. And for me, I don't know, obviously, if I've got some traders on here, if you guys have read The Best Loser Wins by Tom Hogarth. I just learned a lot from that, about just to go with what the market is telling you at the time. Oh, okay, FX Trader. I will be buying back up. Yeah, no, I'll definitely be open to buys when the market gives me indication that it is going back up, but I don't just buy just because it's in a certain area, I suppose. But yeah, now it's going to be a bit of a waiting game, I think, because there was that big move, and for me, I need to create a bit of structure. I made 13% this morning, so that's amazing. I'm not too sure. I think I'm up about 1.2% on my 50k account. But yeah, I didn't unfortunately catch the whole move of the sell, but I did manage to catch about 200 pips of it, so that is good enough for me. But yeah, don't forget to double tap the live stream for me, guys. I'm going to be coming on here a lot more now. Hopefully trading live with you guys, but obviously on TikTok you're not going to be able to see a lot, so if you guys come over to YouTube, also if anyone comes over to YouTube, please let me know if I'm stop being echoey, because I have got a microphone on now. But yeah, okay, we're how Got 5 minutes left of this candle. Again, definitely could potentially take another cell. Let's just see. Let's have a little overlook of. Yeah, there was a lot of things. I mean, it's at this next zone here. There's still decent. Amazing FX trader. That is insane. The more you earn, the more you earn, the more you earn. Warren Buffett. Thank you so much for the follows. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing these lives. So I'm making a bit of a plan so that I actually stick to it, because I want to start trading live with you guys a little bit more now. Because it just holds me accountable to my rules, I think, and I do really enjoy it. And obviously, some of you who are new here, my kind of goal is to help more women start trading. Not selling anything, like everything that I do is completely free. But yeah, I really enjoy making a community. I've got a free Discord, the guys in there are great. I've got quite a few like ICT, SMC traders in there, which isn't something that I massively do, but we've got some really good guys in the Discord. So you know, if you guys want to join a trading community, just head over to the link in my bio. I am going to be creating a Telegram group as well, just to show you guys like what I'm doing. You know, just basically what I'm doing is just documenting my journey. Hopefully be able to help some people along the way. But yeah, this kind of has gone out the window what I wanted. I wanted this candle to print small body. Oh wait, we're on a 30-minute there. But yeah, okay, so here I ideally wanted it to print small body. Well, I've changed the colours now. But yeah, small body bullish candle. But now it's just started flipping, so it's probably going to leave. Let's have a little look on the 5 minute. Again, this would have been a potential entry here if you wanted to go quite aggressive, but yeah, I mean, I've just left it for now. Okay, just reading some of the comments, guys. Okay, for me the market's looking promising. Trump's actions have lowered interest rates. A man's genius. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely doing a lot right now. Really doing a lot. Thank you so much for the follows. So guys, I'm trading gold against the US dollar on Forex. Go. So much resistance. Go, you have my support, but why so? Oh, okay, I get it. But yeah, again, just hanging. We're just gonna hang out a little bit and see if anything forms, but I'm not gonna rush entries now. So we did manage to catch a really nice trade, and something that I have been really working on recently is just how like managing my emotions, and you know, like managing my emotions both ways, so not getting too overconfident and not getting too emotional when it goes against me, because I feel like this is such a huge part to trading. But yeah, it's really annoying that the YouTube is looking all dark now. But let me know, any of my YouTubers, if you guys got any questions. But yeah, I feel like with this strategy that I trade, like the biggest thing that you need is patience. and I trade off the 15-minute time frame. I definitely pay attention to the other time frames. So the time frames I like to look at are the 15-minute, the 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hours. So yeah, we're obviously looking really really bearish. But I feel like, so this morning, so obviously, like I was saying to you guys, I do mainly scalp, and the strategy that I just went through is the strategy that I do. But I do quite like some smart money concepts sometimes, but I don't always focus on it. But what I was looking at this morning was potentially waiting for gold to sweep liquidity. I think, when I was looking at what gold was doing, it was kind of breaking out above. I feel like some people would have been wanting to take buys to fill up the gap. Guess we're trending, just bear with me. Okay. Practice patience, this is the game, 100%. One of my mentors says to me, we get paid to wait. So, when I started properly trading and realizing that patience was the thing that I needed more than anything else, I was like, I have got such a long way to go, because I feel like the one thing that I really struggle with in life is patience. But yeah, so I was looking for a sweep of liquidity here, and then for it to come up into the previous zone, closer to the 50%, to kind of try and fill the fair value gaps and all the rest of it. So I feel like as it was kind of breaking out of these levels, I feel like some people were looking to do that buy, and then obviously it just completely dumped. Morning, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I feel like I've forgotten your name. I know you had a great week last week, so well done. But yeah, there's not a lot I can do right now. Like I said, what I'm waiting for is a little bit of structure to be created on the 15-minute for me to look for a potential setup for a sell. But until it gives me that, I'm really not trying to force anything or rush anything. But obviously fundamentals right now is probably, is playing a huge part, and it's just technicals right now. We just got to go with it. But yeah, so obviously this whole concept, this idea went out the window this morning. And that's why, I don't like to get fixated on my own biases or my own analysis. I purely just like to see what the market's doing when it's doing it. One of my favourite trading books by Tom Hogarth, The Best Loser Wins, there was a story in there that really stuck with me. And he was basically saying he was once in a trade and he was super stressed, and he said that he was I can't remember what it was, but they were using a new system. Everything indicated that the market was going back up, so he was in a buy, but the market was aggressively dropping, and his wife kept coming in and was like, what's the matter? And he was explaining to her, and she was like, but right now the market is coming down. And he was basically saying, yeah, but it has to go up, and it's coming up. And she was like, yeah, but at this moment in time it's going down. And he said he was getting super angry, and he said in that moment he had such a big realization that he was missing opportunities because he was so fixated on his bias, basically. And from then it's always been he's going to go with what the charts are telling him rather than trying to beat the charts. And I've always said this, I think part of trading is to be able to let go of your ego. Shouldn't you be in school? I feel like I'm going to take that as a compliment because I'm going to be 29 this year. So I think I'm a little bit too old to be in school. Top man. But yeah, I'm going to take that as a compliment. Like, I mean, I'm covered in tattoos, so obviously school people are usually below the age of 18. But yeah, it feels weird even thinking about school. Sorry for the Warren Buffett quotes, I love him. Oh, I love him too. Bazza. Okay, let's have a look and see. Okay, we've still got 8 minutes left of this candle. You see the previous candle has got a little bit smaller, so hopefully if we can create a little bit of market structure here, and then look for another entry of a sell, then that would be great. Oh, we're on 2.3k likes. Don't forget to double tap the screen, guys. But yeah, so if you guys want to do some live trading with me, then it's always going to be on YouTube, so don't forget to subscribe. Also, we've got a free Discord, which, you know, is actually just a really nice community, and I do like lots of giveaways in there and stuff. I'm going to be doing another giveaway for a funded challenge. So if you guys join the Discord, you'll be able to see how you could potentially win a free, I think I'm going to do a 100k giveaway. So a 100k challenge account with Alpha Capital Group. So I'll be announcing in my Discord very, very soon how you guys can be entering. But yeah, please don't forget to double tap the live. Let me just look. Okay, we've got no other questions. Cool. Hopefully if this candle can close a small body bullish, then that's given me a little bit of resistance, and then we could potentially, again, I don't know until this candle's printed what I'll be doing, but yeah, I'll let you guys know when the time comes. I agree. Also, a dangerous thing is contradicting biases on different time frames. Yeah, no, I do get that. Like, it can be quite confusing when they're telling you different things. That could be another rule really for me that can keep me out of a trade, because this is something that I've really focused on recently, building up a rules list of things that actually keep me out of the trades. Because in the past, one of my biggest things is over trading, just trading when I shouldn't be trading, basically. So if I'm a very structured person, I have, rules and all this stuff. So recently, where I've been having more rules to actually keep me out of the trade, it's actually protected my profits. What broker do you use? Thanks. So I use PU Prime. Thank you so much for liking the live, Bazza. Really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the follows. Do you do this full time? I pretty much do. I have such a passion for trading. I have a really big passion of just growing, having a trading community as well, because I can find it quite lonely, especially in my field, because I have another business and it's in beauty, so it's very, very different to trading. So it's been really, really nice to be able to connect with other traders. Bazza, do you trade? Thank you for giving likes to the live though. What tax do you have to pay in the UK? So you know what? I have to just pay normal tax at the moment because I trade using a funded account. I've seen a lot of things on TikTok saying if you're trading with your live money, there's a lot of tax benefits, but don't quote me on this stuff. Like this, honestly, none of this is financial advice. I'm literally just sharing, my experience with you guys and letting you know what I've seen other people say. But yeah, definitely if you're trading funded accounts, like it's just going to be normal tax. But yeah, it would be great to see some of you guys come over to the Discord. We're nearly on 200 people in there, so it would be lovely to get to 200. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a 100k giveaway very soon. It is Jay. Oh, thank you so much for the rose. Is PewDiePie a reliable broker? Yeah, it's fully FCA regulated in the UK, so you're completely protected. If anyone wants to drop me a message about brokers or anything like that, you're more than welcome to message me, and I can help you. But yeah, thank you so much for the rose. I only buy shares with my bank. I don't have time to trade full time. Oh, fair enough, Bazza. Morning, John. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Shop big and keep small items. I am keeping really well. I've actually been really ill recently, to be honest, but I'm feeling back to myself again, so that's great. Are you into crypto? Not really. Crypto scares me a bit. I'm just going to have a little look at Bitcoin right now, actually. It had a really big pump up, whilst gold had a big drop. Let's just have a little look, actually. Let's do a little bit of analysis on Bitcoin, but I wouldn't have been able to do anything with this breakout. Yeah, it just broke out, then just come straight back down. XRP, crypto is the future. I definitely do want to look into crypto. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have said it for a really long time, but like I said, if risk scares me, I've never done anything to do with it, so yeah. Do you trade US30? I do a little bit, but I purely like to focus on like one thing, so my thing is gold, but I do look at US30 quite a lot. Oh, that just had a big pump up as well. I like NAS, NQ. ETH now. I've really known people to lose with crypto. I've known people to make a lot of money with crypto, but yeah, I personally have no idea, and it does scare me a little bit. So, right, this candle is just about to close, and we have created a small body bullish candle. Okay, right, let's just wait around. Let's wait around and see. What's predictions for gold? I don't predict the market. I really avoid anything where I'm trying to predict the market. For me, I want to just be focusing on reacting to the market. So when the candles are printed, when the market does its thing, I want to react to it, not try to predict it. Possible liquidity sweep on the 4 hour. Are you... Oh, sorry, Hare, you'll have to tell me your actual name again, because I know obviously that's not your name. Let me just have a look on the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, it's very bearish, isn't it? We've got some really steep trend lines, so be really nice for it to actually come and touch one of the other trend lines, which could be a big move. Let's have a little look. 15 minutes. Right, I'm going to get rid of all this mess actually, because this is just irrelevant now. Okay, what I want here, just because it's moved so much in one direction, is just a little bit, probably more market structure. So even like a potential, like another bullish candle, again, small body, and then we take another sell, like I'd definitely be interested then. Where in the UK are you? Just outside of London. What pair is the best, do you think? I personally really love trading gold against the US dollar. You're smart. Oh, thank you, Bazza. I'm not far from... Oh, okay, that's very far. Ah, Dave, that's it. Yeah, because I was like, I know your name's not Hermes. Gold was good to me today, I can't lie. Yes, it was good to me too. But yeah, what I'm waiting for now is a little bit more market structure to form. Let's have a look on the 15 minute. Just because there was so much momentum, you know, it's kind of slowed a little bit, so I'm not in a rush to just jump back in. And this is again just something that I've been learning recently, just to be patient, because you know it could end up reversing. You never know. Obviously, it's just moved so far down, it could end up filling a little bit. Silver is good for holding. Think it will 4x in the future. I do agree. I feel like silver is a good investment. Do you trade one session only? I mainly trade pre-London and London session, just because the rest of the day I'm usually quite busy, and it just massively depends on what my day is like. But I'm going to be doing these live trading sessions, so obviously guys on TikTok, you can't actually see my charts, but if you head over to YouTube, subscribe, you'll be able to be notified when I go live on YouTube, and then you'll be able to see the charts as well and see what I'm doing. I'm going to try and figure out how to connect my MT5 account to my laptop so you can actually see me take the trade and stuff, because I had to do it on my iPad this morning because it wouldn't let me load up on MT5. It was really annoying. But yeah, so like I said, guys, you know, the fact that it's just printed small body bullish, like I wasn't just going to just jump straight into another trade. We just got to wait here for a little bit of structure to be created. Obviously, we have now a new area of support here. So we got like a new breakout area. But we'll see. Okay, there's less silver in the world than gold. Yeah, I don't really know too much about silver, to be honest. I just love gold. What lot size are you lot size are you using? So I've been trading on my my 50k account today. My lot size was 1.0. You do look like a golden woman. Oh, a golden woman. I thought you just meant someone that just likes gold. But yeah, in general, I love like all my jewelry is just gold. I love it. So yeah, I there's been a few times where I am. Oh god, train of thought just disappeared. Then this is what happens when you have ADHD. You've got a prop firm challenge. Yes. So guys, just so that you are a little bit. If you're new here, I do trade prop firm accounts. What I'm trying to do is build up my live account again, but I don't want to trade a live account really until I at least got 20k back into my trading account, because I find the lower amounts, I'm not very good with the psychology. So I'm just trading prop firms right now. And the guys that I use are Alpha Capital Group. Currently, they have a 25% discount going on. So if you guys want to be purchasing a challenge, this is the time to do it, because there's a 25% discount. They're really good. Never had issues with payouts. I've got good support as well. So yeah, Okay, this is looking interesting, but we've got still 10 minutes left. Um, Still 10 minutes left of this candle. But yeah, I'm interested in sales or buys, even though obviously, it's come down really fast. Something that I really learned last week was, if you have too much of a bias and you're not open to what opportunities show, then you end up missing. Have you passed? So yeah, I've blown plenty of accounts, but I have passed, and I've got 2 accounts that I'm in the process of passing as well. Because what I've decided that I want to do is kind of just stack prop firms and then just connect them to a copy trader. And then I don't have to do high leverage, because, if you literally got like 10 accounts, to be fair, I don't think Alpha Capital let you have 10 accounts, but maybe like 5. Then, oh, thank you so much, CAM. Really, really appreciate the gift. But yeah, so if you have multiple accounts, then you don't necessarily have to risk a lot, because okay, even though I've made like 100 here, let's just say you made 100, but then technically you've just made 400 because you've got 4 accounts. But yeah, thank you so much for the gift. Prop firms, Alpha Capital Group, they've got a discount going on at the moment. So yeah. So FTMO, I do have a 10k account with them, and I keep forgetting to trade it. But I feel like they are a good company. I've never had a payout from FTMO, so I can't say what the process is like. The only guys that I've ever had payout from is Alpha Capital. The one thing that they don't like is people using like signals or any bots or anything like that. So like the first time you get a payout, they basically have to speak to you to make sure that it aligns up. You basically have to tell them like how you trade, so then they can see if it matches up. When you have spare time. But yeah, anything trading related, guys, like my inbox is always open. I'm shop big and small. Oh, okay. How can they tell if you're using bots or signals? So the way that they can tell, well, I guess they can't always tell, but when you get your first payout, you'll basically have like an interview with them, and they'll ask you like how you trade and see if it matches up with, well, they'll ask you about your strategy and they'll see if it matches up with the trades that you've done. And, if everything's fine, then they pay out instantly. But you only have to do that the one time. Right, I've got to leave. I've got to be leaving soon, so I'm only going to stay on for another 5 minutes, because I'd love to sit here with you guys. Have a great day. I don't know what your name is, CAM, but yeah, you know a bit about crypto, so yeah, I'm really interested in learning a bit more, but honestly, crypto just scares me a lot. So, Chris, lovely to digitally meet you here, Chris. But yeah, I feel like I want to look into crypto, like Trump's doing his thing and he's really into his crypto, so I feel like it's a good thing to get into, but I honestly just have no idea where to start with that. I hear a lot of horror stories, so it's quite scary. But I think like one of my goals for this year is to really focus on actual investments. Stick to what you know best. But yeah, exactly that, Bazza. Right now, trading gold, that's my thing. That's what I like to do. But yeah, definitely long term, I think it is important, that we have multiple streams of investments and incomes and things. Like that's always been something that's been really important to me. Okay, so we've got a 30-minute candlestick here. So again, there's no bottom wick currently. No bottom wick currently. One hour. Okay, so because I've got to be going soon, I'll tell you guys what I'm looking for. Let me just quickly read some comments. XRP taking over, Swift payments and bank-to-bank payments. How long did it take you to be able to do this full time? So I've been trading now on and off for 8 years, but the first 3 years I wasn't properly trading. I was using signals. That's how I started within the trading community industry. It didn't go well. It took me a while to be able to fully learn, but it's not necessarily, that everyone has to take that much time. It's just because I had a really, really hard start to the beginning part of my journey. It's been the last kind of 2 years that I've really, really knuckled down and focused now. Sorry guys, I sound so upset, but I am just very blocked up still and ill. So potentially what I want this to do is close another small body bullish candle, and then maybe for the next candle to engulf it, like a bearish candle to engulf it, break this area and then take a sell again. But yeah, we just want that market structure, but we'll see what happens. But I've got to go in a second, guys, but that's what I'm looking for. Obviously you guys on TikTok, you can't see my charts, but if you guys here on YouTube can see my charts. Only Pips, are you only streaming on YouTube? I'm only Pips, I'm also streaming on TikTok, but only my YouTube guys can see the charts. Morning Ryan, I'm your fan from Malaysia. How long have you been trading gold? Oh, is it on Echo? Guys, let me know here on YouTube if my sound is better, because I actually got a microphone, so hopefully it's a lot less echoey. But I've been trading gold now for the last few years. Well, it's actually longer than the last few years, but properly the last few years. But yeah, I'm so sorry if that's been super echoey. Guys, so my YouTube name is just Doey Trades. Baza, are you on? Oh yeah, you are. Your TikTok and YouTube. That's really annoying because I got a microphone so that it would stop being echoey. Oh, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you, Chris. Really, really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Okay. Right, obviously, I can't do anything until this next candle closes. The way that I trade, the strategy that I use, it is based on candle closures. So, like I said, we've got to wait and see how this candle closes, see if it closes and engulfs the previous candle, if it just creates a bit more structure. But yeah, we got to wait another 15 minutes, which I need to have left the house by 15 minutes. So I'm going to call it a day, guys, but that's what I'm looking for. Thank you so much for coming on here and the support. My next trading live session will be Wednesday. So I'll be doing this Wednesday and Thursday. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to sort out my sound so it's not so echoey. But yeah, it was lovely to meet Chris. Have the most amazing day, guys. Perfect. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Okay, my YouTube gang, let's call it a day. Please make sure you do subscribe so then you guys can see when we go live. Like I said, we're going to try and make this a lot more regular, at least 3 times a week. But yeah, let's call it a day. Like I said, we've got to wait another 15 minutes for this candle to close for me to even think about taking another trade. So yeah, we'll just call it a day there. See you guys on Wednesday.